And we're calling At the Table. And tonight, the people at the table literally put food on the table, and they grow it in the most unlikely places. Well, we don't have a table, but we do have some good discussion tonight. It is a pleasure to welcome 11th District Congresswoman Marcia Fudge and urban pioneer Mansfield Frazier. Thanks for joining me.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
I did not get the memo, though, on how to dress.
Yeah.
So
we'll call you next time.
Right.
You both compliment each other very well. And I know you are both very passionate about urban gardening, which is growing by leaps and bounds, no pun intended, in Cleveland.
At Cleveland, people would be surprised. Cleveland is one of the cities in this country that has more urban gardens than any place else in the country. It is amazing. It is probably the best kept secret in Cleveland.
Well, and you planted a vineyard.
Yes.
At 66th and Huff, right?
Average 3/4 acre.
Did people say you were crazy?
They were saying that before the vineyard. But, yeah, some people did, but actually more people were just absolutely amazed. They were just, it's served the purpose of knitting the community together. People stop by and ask what you're doing. They come back and volunteer. That was one of the purposes, is to rebuild the community, and it's kind of working.
Yeah. What does it do for the community, and who specifically does it help?
It helps so many people. You have to understand that in our community, like most major urban areas, we have what we call food deserts. And they are places where there are no grocery stores. There are places where stores that they do have do not sell fresh fruits or vegetables. And so there is a problem with access to healthy foods in our communities. So what they do is provide fresh fruits and vegetables. They allow young people to work in the soil. It gives them exercise. It gives them better nutrition. Because like in all cities, we have a major problem with obesity in this community. We have a major problem with nutrition in this community. So it does so much for so many people. And to have it right in your neighborhood, to be able to say, I grew this, to be able to say that I'm going to have fresh fruit, not with all of the things that taint food in the grocery stores. I'm going to put it on the table. My kids are going to feel good about it because they took part in it. And I'm going to get good exercise. I'm going to be able to sell it, and they make a living doing it.
Yeah. And it's giving kids skills for the future.
Exactly.
Right, right.
Well, it's a work ethic, too.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of work to take care of a garden of any size. Which I'm sure you can say.
Exactly.
You said before the camera started rolling that basically there are no more blue-collar jobs. There are green-collar jobs.
Green collar is the wave of the future for a lot of Rust Belt cities, urban areas. You know, the whole sustainability movement is to try to grow everything you eat within 5 miles of where you consume it. Well, that's going to create, over a period of time, 10,000 jobs in the greater Cleveland area.
Yeah, I know in 2010, 10,000 pounds of food were grown in 2.5 acres, right, in Cleveland. That's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, and we're getting ready to start a new project where there will be 26 acres of urban farms in the Kinsman area between 79th and 84th, which will now make Cleveland the #1 largest city for urban farming in the United States.
That's something to be proud of.
That's a lot to be proud of.
All right, well, keep growing it.
Oh, yeah.
Congresswoman
Yeah.
Mansfield, thank you both for joining me
Thank
today.
you so much.
Thank you for having us.